17 years ago, I started a practice that would change my entire life, and that is starting my day with this book, a journal. I start my day by writing my thoughts down and by getting everything that's in my head onto paper before I get started with my day. Why do I do this? 17 years ago, I had the chance to spend time as a foreign exchange student in the United States, and I thought, this is so exciting, this is so cool, there's so many things happening, I have to capture everything so I don't forget. So I started to journal. I wrote things down everywhere. And when I came back after 11 months, I was reading through my pages, reminiscing the memories and kind of like being reminded of all the great things that had happened there. As I was coming back home, I also realized, hang on, this is also special, this transition coming back home and seeing how much I've grown and what has changed in me, what has changed back home. So I started to continue journaling, and it wasn't before too long this evolved into a practice of doing this every single day. And I start by journaling, and I start by getting grounded in the morning. It helps me with three things. The first one is it gets everything out of my head onto paper. So in the morning, I have so many thoughts in my head, it can feel overwhelming. And the worst is if I grab my phone and start checking the news or emails or social media, it just adds to that noise in my head. Instead, if I just journal and get all my thoughts out, that helps me to kind of get into this grounded state. The second thing that it helps me with is it helps me to set and review my goals. So every year I sit down and I review my goals. There will be another episode on this, by the way. And I write down my goals and want to achieve in this upcoming year or in the next 5 to 10 years. By looking at my journals from 5 to 10 years ago, I get to see where have I progressed, where did I get stuck, where have I given up, where have I gone far beyond my wildest dreams. And the third benefit that I have because I journal is, I think, the most powerful one. It helps me to develop gratitude because I become aware, much more aware about what's happening in my life. I become much more conscious about the things that are in my life, the gifts I have received, the relationships I'm in. All these things help me to get a sense of gratitude and be grateful for all the things that are happening. So this has been very transformational in my personal growth in my life, and I don't think I would be here today if I hadn't had this activity in the morning. If I don't journal in the morning, I feel like something's missing. I can skip maybe 1 day, 2 days, but after 3 days, I will really feel a difference. And after a week of no journaling, people around me will feel the difference. will see the difference. And that is why I believe this has been a very, very transformational, powerful tool in my personal life to build gratitude, first and foremost, to reflect on where I am in life, and the third one, to get grounded for the day.